Sometimes karma does its job and she got honestly what she deserved.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa. I'm a women's online fitness coach here to help you make your 30s the best decade of your life so far. Today, we've got a leg day. Pretty pumped about it. It's been an off week for me. I've been super busy with work. My parents are coming into town tomorrow. It is Thursday today, so they'll be here tomorrow. So I've been trying to get ahead on work and content and all that good stuff so I can focus on them being here this weekend. It is also check-in day for my clients. So once I finish at the gym, I will be parked in front of the computer pretty much all day responding to client check-ins, and I've peeked on a few of them already, and I am so stoked for my clients. They've been killing it. We're doing a movement challenge this month, and it's just been really beneficial. But we're gonna go hit this leg day. We're gonna talk about how you deserve to take up space within the health and fitness community and how we don't listen to mean Pilates girls on the internet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain more once we get inside.
All right, we are starting with leg extensions, super light, just warming up, squeezing at the top, just permeates the blood flow. Now, if you don't know the tea about the Pilates girl, I don't even remember her TikTok, but she doesn't deserve the attention anyway, so it's fine. But basically, she posted a video on TikTok earlier this week or last, saying women over 200 pounds shouldn't eat Pilates and how Pilates instructors shouldn't have a belly and all of this just really gross stuff, right? And then she doubled down on it and posted more videos. And she got so much backlash, obviously, because it's an extremely disgusting way to think about people. There's place and space for everybody, and you should do what you enjoy. So if you like doing Pilates, do Pilates. If you don't, you like to lift weights, lift weights. If you like to run, run. But there's no classification of what you're allowed to do based off of your body shape, your body size, whatever. And it amazes me that there's still really narrow-minded, gross people out there that say shit like that, especially on the internet where it's never it's there for life. So she's since deleted the videos and posted this bullshit apology video, but she ended up losing her job at the dental office she was working at, as well as the Pilates studio she went to, whose membership was revoked. But sometimes karma does its job and she got honestly what she deserved. I don't think sometimes the things that you think should stay in your head. Like the fact that she thought that would be okay to post and then double down on it and think she wasn't going to get backlash. I don't get it. Even if you don't do social media, if you post shit on social media, you do social media. And to think something like that wasn't going to blow up and have just a negative effect, is just a bit naive in my opinion. So, you know, also doing hamstring curls, just a warm up, very light, very just warming up. And one thing with hamstring curls, I make sure this is shoved so down, so hard on my legs, so that way they don't move, and flex your feet, drive through your heels. It's not like a swinging motion, like you're driving those heels back. All right, so we're gonna work on this machine together because I've only used it once and then it was broken and I haven't used it since. So I think I need to move this up one more. I really wish the pads came in because I'm so little. It doesn't. There we go. That feels okay. Whenever you're doing glute focus stuff like this, drive through the heel of your foot. use your toe, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your knee, which we don't want. And then I always squeeze really hard at the top. You can use Nacho Libre as a visual. Shit is harder than it looks. I'm actually super excited to go home and do client check-ins because I had a few little sneaky peeks, and one of my clients, I've been working with her for 6 weeks now, roughly. She started off doing my free two-week challenge that I have like every few months, and signed up for coaching. And she's down, I think today she hit 8 pounds, 7-ish down since then. So in about 6, 7 weeks, um, down 8 pounds, down 1.5% body fat. But most importantly, she feels really good. She has way more energy. We've been increasing her calories every single week. We've been working on the poor relationship she has with carbs because, diet culture, us millennials, like that's what we grew up with. So it's been really exciting to see her improve her relationship with food, increase her calories, and then her body responding in a very positive way. So I can't wait to respond to her check-ins and just celebrate her and encourage her because that is just so freaking exciting. All right, so next we're doing RDLs in the belted squat rack or squat because I don't feel like doing barbell RDLs. So same concept here, but our handle's down here at the bottom, so the load is different. If you struggle with feeling like the stretch in your hinge, this can actually be really, really helpful because this is going to force you to keep your shoulders down and back versus letting your back round. Shoulders down and back, core engaged, knees are soft. Stretch, stretch through the glutes. And speaking of clients, I was actually just messaging a girl yesterday who did my November 2-week challenge, and then she won a month of free coaching because she won the challenge. And she will update her weight and photos and stuff periodically in the coaching app that I use. So once we're done with the challenge, like girls can still access their photos and everything. And she updated her weight yesterday, and she's down like another 2 pounds or so. So she's down almost 15 pounds and has managed to keep it off, which is the most like impressive part of it. And so like I asked her kind of what helped her keep it off, and I'll throw her progress photos here from November till now. And she just said like having the structure and like knowing how to make good choices based off of macros. And she said there's been times like she's fallen off here and there, but then she's noticed how different she feels when she stops doing the things, and that like motivates and encourages her to start doing them again. So that is my whole goal as a coach. I'm not a work with me forever. I want when you're done working with me to like be able to maintain and do all the shit that you need to do. So speaking of that client that has continued to see progress, and then talking about fitting in the health and fitness space, she actually sent me a message a couple weeks into the challenge talking about how for the first time she felt like she belonged and like fitness was for her, because for so long she felt like it was out of like unattainable or out of reach for her because she was like a theater major in college, and like it's never really been her thing. And then when she started the challenge, she realized that, you know, she can make it work for her. Stay at home mom to a new baby. And like, it didn't have to look a certain way or be a certain way, which I think is a common misconception a lot of us have. And so we think we can't be in that space, which isn't true. Well, I just had the cables stolen from me with my stuff right next to it, but it's all good in the hood. We'll do some walking lunges instead. If the cable gets stolen from you as well, here's a different way to do those side raises that I was doing. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of using bands, but I have them, so we're going to use it. So I'm going to hold on to something to give me some balance. I'm going to turn this foot slightly in, this knee's soft, and I'm just going to go out and out. And it's a very controlled, slow movement. None of this baloney, okay? We don't need that around here. Controlled. Squeeze your glute. That's what turning that toe in is going to do. It's going to let you feel it deeper in your glute. And even feel free to like pause for a second. And you will feel it in your other butt cheek too. So don't think that's not normal because it is. All right, other side. Toe in, out. Squeeze. All right, more walking lunges. And we're kind of going at an angle so we can engage more glutes here. But just like client J felt like she finally found a place and like it was meant for her, there is always a place for everybody and something for everybody. So don't listen to everybody on the internet. And if you heard that Pilates girl, or if you saw that Pilates girl's video, I'm sorry, because that is not the general consensus within the health and fitness space. Very few people actually think that way. But I understand why it would make you nervous or uncomfortable, or you're scared someone's going to judge you when there's just mean, ugly people like that out in the world. But I will tell you, gym people are usually the nicest, most excited, like will hype you up kind of people because they themselves have probably experienced some sort of transformation that's changed their life, which is why the gym is so important to them. And they want you to do the same. All right, we're going to finish with 10-minute cool down on the treadmill. Thanks so much for watching another video. Like, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see you guys next week.